Welcome to the dungeon. Coming here live on Friday. And look, I'm hearing all this, backstage, all the doubt. I'm just hearing it from everybody, right? Asking about a tackle and a wide receiver. Tasia sitting there saying we might get it. We're not surprised we get beat by San Fran. I'll be surprised. I would absolutely be surprised. I would be shocked. I'd be shocked. I was at a high school football game moments ago, watching my old team play, and I seen some of the old players, and they were just talking to me about, "Hey, Coach Dunn, I remember this, I remember that." They was talking about finish, they were talking about attack. This is what it's going to be this week. That's what it's going to be this week. So we're going out there to the Bay. We understand exactly what this game right here means. Yeah, it's not something that you get back from the Super Bowl. We understand that. It's not that gravity of a situation. Okay. We're not going to give the Lombardi back. They're not going to be able to get the rings back. But this game right here means something. We understand it means something. These guys going out there, they're going to be ready. Look, we got a lot of pats on the back. We got a lot of guys saying how good we are from the other side. Kittle and obviously Debo was talking about how good we were. And they're right. They're absolutely right. They respect us. And they should. Why? Because the Chiefs are the champs. Pure and simple. That's what it is. The Chiefs are the champs. So when we sit there, we start exploring what it takes to beat this team out there at San Fran. It's going to take everything we have. But guess what? Every game that we show up to, it's going to take everything we got. And I don't care if we go get a number one receiver or somebody else, go get a new tackle and stuff. It's still going to take everything that you got. Because this is who these guys are. See, they don't slough off because people feel like they don't have enough there to handle everything that's going on. They don't think that. They don't believe that at all. Those guys in the room, they trust each other. That's what they believe. And so I implore you to do the same like the guys there in the room. Trust the guys that's out there getting the job done. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the 5 keys to victory on offense. Okay. Number 1, coming off the bye. We know Andy has a great record coming off the bye. We understand that, right? But every bye is different. I don't care. I don't look at the past. Those things don't indicate anything other than he has a good record. That's it. So this is a new game, playing a new team. They don't got CMC, but we got to go with the 5 keys to victory. Now, number 1, start fast off the bye week. You got to start fast. It's the very thing. Get your body moving a little bit. Get your legs going. You got to start fast. As soon as the whistle blows, the kickoff, you come and you start fast, right? And that means take a shot early. Wide receivers, tight ends, running back, take a shot early. One of their places that they're very, very susceptible getting beat at is corners. The secondary. And I've seen it. I was going back over some of these plays, some of these games. Guess what? We can't take a shot down the field with these guys. I watched Arizona do it. I watched Rams do it. I watched all these different teams take shots. And that's what they did. They killed them out there. So we got to take a shot early, right? Wide receiver, tight ends, running back. We didn't go get Amari Cooper. We didn't go get Devontae Adams. We still got the same guys in the room, and that's the guys we're going to go with. That's the guys we're going to go with, and that's how we're going to win, with those guys. Okay? Number two, we must ride on Kareem Hunt's back all game. And we can include Steele and P-Ryan in that too. Kareem Hunt's going to be, that's the key. We watched Kareem Hunt come back. This guy looks like a 22-year-old running back right now. The way he's just been going at these teams the last 2 weeks has been absolutely exceptional. Absolutely exceptional. He wanted to eat, so we gave him a plate. We gave him fork and spoons and a knife, and we want him to go after it. Well, guess what? We're going to give him a buffet, a smorgasbord out there on the bay. That's what we're going to do. We're going to line it up for Kareem Hunt to take care of all of it. We're going to ride his back. That's what we're going to do. He's got big shoulders. We're going to pile on. And he says he can handle it. I believe him 100%. Number three. Hey, target Bosa in the game. Target Bosa. Now, Bosa believes he get held all game. He's still talking about it. He's still hooing and hollering about, oh, they held me. And, he's saying this. Said it all last year. That's what he said. Well, guess what? We coming right at the Bosa, and we hitting him dead in his mouth. That's what we're going to do with him. And so we got to go chips and ribs. Go get some chips and go get you some ribs. We talking about we the best barbecue steak in the world. Kansas City, we know about ribs. We're going to go get Bosa's. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure we're going to get a little bit of him with some chips on the side. Go ahead and take care of Bosa. Take him out of the run game, take him out of the pass game. He comes out, run game, he don't want to do a whole lot of that. He just want to come at the guys in the passing game. He wants sacks. That's what he want to do. Guess what? We're going to give it to him. We're going to give it to him. Get him tired. Number 4, attack the second level. Attack the second level. Now, that means the O-line has to dominate. They have to dominate. That means they got to go ahead and get the double teams and work up to the second level to Fred Warner. Listen, Fred Warner is a world-class athlete. He's a hell of a linebacker. But one thing I know about linebackers, they hate to see guards and tackles and centers in their face. They don't want to see that. And Fred Warner's no different. The thing is, our interior 3 do a great job with double teams, fitting right there in each other's hip and getting up to the second level. And that's where Kareem Hunt and all those guys make their money. Steele and P-Ryan, we want to be able to do that. So we got to make sure we get to the second level. Once we get to the second level, those guys in the secondary, they don't want to tackle. The worst tacklers in football is always the corners and the safeties. It's always. So that's where we want to get to, the second level. Okay? So that's number 4. All right? Number 5. Number 5, first thing, we got to play mistake-free football. We got to do it. Too many turnovers the first few games before the bye. Pat hadn't been playing on a high level like he is, and he knows how to do. We've been turning the ball over. Steele's come in, made a couple of fumbles. We got to protect that football. That's what has to be done. And after that, protect PM15 at all costs. That's where we win. PM15 is the key. PM15 dominates those guys. I remember they kept saying, well, they haven't beat the Chiefs. Oh, I don't know what it feels like beating the Chiefs. Well, guess what? You ain't going to feel that side, and you ain't going to feel that again either. You ain't going to get this victory. You're not going to do it. Why? Because PM15 is going to throw the 87, and he's going to spread the ball and sprinkle it around. That's what he's going to get to, like little spices around. That's what he's going to do, right? He's going to do that. PM15 is going to make that happen. And after we do that, we're going to score. Talking about this football. We're going to score, gentlemen and ladies. We are going to score with this thing. And we got to make sure we score every time we come down. Like I said before, I like Buckner. Hell of a guy. We understand he's the best kicker in the league. We only want to see him after we score touchdowns. That's it. That's it. So that's the 5 keys to victory on offense. We're going to go right there to the second for the defense real quick.
Come on, baby. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Yes. That's a first down. It's a first down. It's a first down. This football season, I'll be putting down normal sodas like Coca-Cola for OliPop. OliPop offers a healthier alternative with its low sugar content and natural ingredients. OliPop is more than just a drink. It's a wellness companion that supports your digestive health. Packed with prebiotics, this fizzy elixir helps promote good bacteria in your gut, leading to improved digestion and overall well-being. So go ahead, click the link in the description and use promo code SODALOVE and get your can of OliPop so you can enjoy the game guilt-free. Go Chiefs. Use the promo code SODALOVE for 15% off now.
Look, the Chiefs we ain't backing off anybody. We are not backing off anybody. We got to make sure that's our mindset when we're going to the game. It don't matter who we play, who lines up, we are hitting everybody in the mouth. We taking names. That's what's going to happen. We got to do that when we play them on Sunday. We got to do that when we play them on Sunday. So, let's get into the defensive side of it. Talk about it. Because our defense, hey, you guys have been playing at a high level. They've been doing a hell of a job. A hell of a job. The thing is, they understand what they got to go through on the defensive side to win this game. They know that. They had a juggernaut of a task on their hand. But guess what? They've been handling everybody. It don't matter who they line up with. Running backs, shut them down. Wide receiver, kicking rocks. That's what we're going to do this week. So when we sit there, we talk about the 5 keys, the defensive victory. 5 keys defense. Now, I know we talked about how good the defense has been, and they have been absolutely exceptional. But this game, it's going to take a team win. I don't want to forget the phase of the game that we haven't been doing a great job at. That's our return game, and that's our special teams. We got to do a much better job this week if we decide to win. We decide to make a championship run. This got to happen. Our offense, our return game's got to be better. It has to be better. No question about it. So, number 1, stop the big play. It's number 1. Number 11. 85. You got to stop those guys. That's what has to happen. Look, anytime this guy lines up, Debo's lining up, we know exactly the ball's probably going to him. He's in the backfield. There's no question about it. The ball's going to him. We understand that. Hey, number 11, Ayuk just signed a big deal out there. He looks good. Got him some money. And he looks like it. He looks like, he new man with money. Smells like money. Looks like money. Guess what? As far as they're going in, the Chiefs shut these guys down. It's going to be a great matchup, okay, with McDuffie and any of our corners. They've got to go against Ayuk. We can do that. We can make sure we shut him down. Runs good routes. We don't care about none of it. Number 85, big guy. Kittle. Hell of a tight end. I love his game. He's physical. He's big. He's fast. He can catch the football. He does all of that. He's got good personality. Guess what? Reed and those guys got to shut his tail down. That's what's got to happen. As we talked about this, Kittle's a great friend of Travis Kelce. We know that. But the thing is, we have to make sure that what we're doing, we got to go and win like Kobe and hit Gasol on the mouth. I don't know if y'all seen that or not. But Kobe talked about, hey, my friend's out there playing. But guess what? When we go between these lines, we are not friends. We are not friends. I'm not coming over. I'm not giving you a hug. I'm not giving you no daps. None of that until that game is over. After we got that victory, then I come over and give you hugs and daps and say it was a good game. Other than before then, you turn your back on it. I see you later, right? Number 2. Here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. I love this. Stop. Brock Purdy. Stop Brock Purdy. Stop Brock Purdy. How do we do that? Well, I heard Ash talking about Purdy. Purdy is he's a very talented player. Very methodical in the things that he does. Okay, he sits back in the pocket. Okay, looks like a good quarterback and throws the ball. He does a good job delivering. Now, what Purdy don't want to do is he don't want to move his feet. He don't want to move his feet. So what do? We flush him out the pocket. That's what we do with Purdy. Flush it. Flush. Out. Pop. I take it like we flush like after you do your business, you flush the turd down the toilet, flush Purdy. That's what we got to do. We got to do with some slights, some stunts from the D line. We got to get in there, make him fall out. He's not great running with the football. He's not. He does a good job, but he definitely can't throw and run at the same time. He doesn't do that. When he sees PM15 do it on the other side, he's going to try to emulate that. That's what he's going to do. But it ain't going to work. That's where he loses his game. We got to bring the house to him. We got to bring the house. And I know Spag's going to do it. Spag, same thing. He patted him on the back. Purdy's a great player, stuff like that. I guarantee in meeting he said, screw it down. Give a daggone about no Purdy. We're going to come after, we're going to hit him in his mouth. That's what's going to happen with Purdy. Yeah, I got to get on TV, talk about how good he is. But I guarantee when we get out there on Sunday, he's going to know. He's going to feel everything we bring. It's all pressure. It's all pressure. That's what it's got to be. All pressure. Now, number 3 thing that we have to do. Look, sorry I'm taking so long on this. Sorry, but hey, they deserve this. They deserve it. This goes to all the naysayers. All these people out here talking, wide receiver, O tackles. What are you talking about? You're going to hit these jokers dead in the mouth. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go out here and win. Okay? I don't want to hear no more of all this. I don't want to hear no more of that. Okay? Now, I said this. We're going to stop those guys. Chest to chest all night. On wide receivers and tight ends. That means be aggressive. Be aggressive. So we come out, as soon as he lined up, you come right there in his face. You look at him right now. I got you. You are mine tonight. Believe that, baby. I'm here all day, all night, and you're going to make sure you are taking it. You're going to give it to these jokers, okay? Chest to chest. Chest to chest. That's what's going to be. When he get up, catching the football, chest to chest. When he stand up, you right there in his chest. You know what it is. It's going to be like this all night. That's the way it's got to be. That's the way we got to play it in secondary. It's time to see a secondary take some balls away. It's time to see that. I want to see them play at a high level, and I know they will. I know they're ready. This is a great matchup for our secondary, okay? A great matchup. Number 4, hey, stop the run game. Stop the run game. And I said this. No CMC, no chance. They don't have Christian McCaffrey. No CMC. They don't have it. He's been babying his Achilles the whole year, pretty much. I know because I got him on fantasy and I'm losing on fantasy because the Joker ain't playing. Okay? Hope it gets better, but he ain't playing this game. We ain't worried about it. They had him in the Super Bowl. The guys that's backing him up, they're not as good as CMC. And they understand that. So they're trying to find themselves without their star player, their big guy. That's their big guy. We understand that, okay? So this ain't the same team that we're playing. It's a different squad. We understand that. But without CMC, no chance. We got to make sure that happens, okay? We got to go ahead and make sure we go ahead and attack the D-line, play on that line of scrimmage. We have to do that. Because what that does is, now you take the run game out of it. They got to pass, okay? They can rely on the run game, okay? Now you attack. That's the way it's got to be. We got to do it the whole time. Number five, okay? Real simple. And I like that. And we'll stay with the chest to chest. Great turnovers on defense. Purdy will give that ball up. Wide receivers give the ball up. Running backs to give the ball up. You know how you do that? You got to be physical with these guys. See, and I don't think they understand. No, I'm sorry. They do understand. George Kittle said that. He understands we haven't played a defense like this. They know it. They know they have not played a physical defense like the one that we got in Kansas City. They understand that we one of the top defenses in the NFL right now. Okay? They understand that. They know that. We know that. But guess what? We're going to make them jokers feel it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make you feel it. You know we're number one, but we're going to show you. We can show you better than we can tell you. We're going to show it to you. Okay? So we're talking about CJ. Okay? McDuffie. We're talking about Reed. We're talking about Bolton. We're talking about Chanel. We're talking about, shoot, who else we got? Jamari Commons. We're talking about everybody. Turk Warner's been doing a good job. We want to see FAU do a good job. We want to see King George on the other side get a couple of sacks. This week, we got to put everybody on notice. Okay? All the doubters, all the ones that sit there saying we need to go get somebody else. We need to get somebody else. Now, let me end this here. You know, the guys in the locker room, you know, they hear all the grumblings. They hear all the doubt. they hear all the noise. They hear that they can't win with these guys. We need to go get somebody else, wide receiver. We need to go get somebody else. And look, I'm not opposed to go getting a depth piece. I'm not. Okay. But I want y'all to understand, okay, as fans, as players that are out there on the field, man, to us, that's disrespectful. That's highly disrespectful. And I guarantee these guys that's sitting over in the room feel disrespected because everybody's saying they can't do it. The tackles are feeling disrespected because everybody said they're not good enough and we ain't got nobody to back them up. And they're young guys and all that. Hey, man, baloney. That's done with. This right here is game 6. It's time for these young bucks to grow up. It's their time. Same thing with Worthy. Oh, can Worthy run routes? Can he do it like some? Oh, we ain't as good offense as we were with MVS. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We think our offense is not as good? When we got Xavier Worthy, the fastest guy, we just watch him hit his head on the goalpost, throwing a deep route? That's what we got to contend with. It ain't all the doubters out here, the Bills and Cincinnati Bengals and everybody else. Sometimes it's young people. That's the crazy part of it. See, but all they care about, all the ones that matter, is Andy and Patrick have confidence in them. That's the ones that's been whispering in their ear. That's the ones that have the confidence in them. And that's the guys that listen to it, and that's who they learn from. And that's the guys they understand have their back. And for the guys in the locker room, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's not the one sitting out here talking about go get this guy and that guy, and they can't win with him, and this guy's terrible, and he needs to be set on the bench. We need to get rid of him. Send him up there to Alaska. What is he doing here? He's not a wide receiver in the league. This guy's one of the worst tackles that we ever seen in Chiefs history. And all they've been doing is bringing in Lombardies. That's it. That's all they've been doing. But guess what? They don't worry about none of that. They're not worried about the guys, the naysayers, the ones that say they can't do it. They ain't worried about any of that. All they're worried about is the guy that's sitting right there next to him. The guy that's showing up every single day at practice. The guys that's sitting over here patting them on their back saying, hey, man, I know you can do this. Go make this catch. Go make that block. Go make that tackle. We are in here this thing together. Those are the things that matter. Now, we can do our job. And I love it because I see the support that we have. And I understand, hey, look, we're going to have some doubts. There's some things we feel like, hey, they could get better at. But if anybody knows those guys, it's Andy and the entire coaching staff. They know what they got. We don't know. We see it from far away. I'm sitting over here talking about the keys to victory. I could be far off. These guys say, well, look, erase everything that JD has up here, okay? JD, we're just going to show up and we're just going to hit them in the mouth. Let the chips fall where they may. But it's time, y'all. It's time that we sit there, okay? We put up or we shut up. We put up and we shut up. That piece is fine. Guys having a hard time, it's okay, pick him up. All of that matters. That's what guys need to hear. They need to see that. They need to see that. It's like cackling out here. Everybody got to get some. Man, come on. We're going to leave that alone. These guys are going to come out there with their chest up, chins up high, and tell them bring us everything you got. That's what they're going to do. Because it means something to them. It means something to them. Don't lose that part of it. Don't lose that part of it. They're going to give everything that they have for that victory, for that championship. We know they want it more than anything else. They want it more than everybody else out here. They know that. I know that. We know that out here. Okay? Keep giving them your support. Keep cheering for the Chiefs. You keep bringing everything, the energy that they need. So here, that's the dungeon. I'm giving it. That's the keys to victory. let's make sure, man, we're doing our part.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.